It's my sexy time music. Hey Google, stop. I do love that thing though. Hello guys, how are you? David Franco here. DavidFranco.com. I've been buying a lot of things lately. Google Home, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, GoPro Hero Session. Oh, I can't wait. And all this stuff. And I have a ring light coming today, which I will be featuring in the next weekend of Blockity Vlog. Yes, my first ring light ever. And also, I got the Echo Show last week. I've been spending that money. But everything applies to my videos, which is great. Okay, maybe not so much this, but I just love video games. Guys, Crash Bandicoot, come on. This right here is my childhood, so I'm hyped to finally play this. Okay, so today's video is about this. But before we get into this, question for you guys. Would you like an in-depth tech haul video? Basically explaining everything I've been buying lately. From my Echo Show, to my Google Home, to this, to my new video games, to my ring light. Let me know right below in the comments and click that like button. I appreciate it. So this is my first ever GoPro Hero Session. The Session is kind of like the GoPro I've always had in the back of my mind because I'm a big fan of the GoPro Hero 4. Shout out to my friend Josiah, thank you so much for this. He basically handed it down to me because he found himself never using it. So I got it for free. And Josiah, I could not be more thankful. I use this all the time. I was just using it a few minutes ago. But mainly for the patrons only vlogs. And then I was thinking about the GoPro Hero Session and I keep forgetting, this is waterproof by default. You don't need to buy any kind of waterproof accessories or cases or whatever. And yeah, the GoPro Hero comes with one, but again, by default, that's a big deal. And then I saw this Prime Day deal. Shout out to my friend Alex Brancho. All these shout outs lately. I love it though. That's what YouTube's all about. We're all a community of creators, are we not? So yeah, my friend Alex told me about this deal, the Adventure Bundle, $149 on Amazon. I got this, and it comes with an Amazon Basics head strap, so I can look like a dork in the ocean, but hey, it's gonna be cool for swimming shots and Seaside Hizzle, and that's mainly the reason I got this, by the way, for Seaside Heights, for those underwater shots. A 32GB Samsung micro SD card, come on. And finally, last but certainly not least, a floating hand grip. That's exactly what it sounds like. It allows me to hold the GoPro Hero Session with ease and convenience, but it also allows me to not lose the GoPro. God forbid I drop it in the ocean, because yeah, that happens all the time. It's probably happening right now somewhere in the world, and that sucks. But thankfully, the GoPro Hero Session is surprisingly cheap for a GoPro product, because typically with GoPro cameras, you're paying at least, what, $300? But again, this was $149. What a great deal. Now granted, they have the better version, which I think does 4K video. That might be the Hero 5 Session they call it, I'm not even sure. But it's a lot more money, and I don't need to be spending that kind of money considering everything else I just did, paying off my student loans and all that stuff. And again, this is just for Seaside Heights. So that's the main reason I got it. Alright, so how can I open this nice and neat? Because I do want to take a picture of everything that's coming in, including my ring light, which should be here soon. And I want to post that picture on Instagram.com/DavidDeFranco. So here we go. Opening up the box. Looks like we have plastic on the inside. It's always interesting to see how these companies package their products. And it's interesting to me. And out slides the GoPro Hero Session. Look at that. And apparently, and I just learned this like 2 or 3 nights ago. Apparently, as soon as you turn it on, it starts recording.
It's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. I know. I'm a little late with today's video. Guys, that's so freaking cool. So if this is sitting on your head strap or whatever, or your car, you literally just reach over or whatever, turn it on, it starts recording. And you stop recording and it automatically turns off. And up here we do have a tiny display, it looks like, for settings and all that stuff. Maui, no, get, come on, get. You're not part of this video, sorry. So let's unscrew this, and the GoPro Hero Session should slide right out. Maui, okay, hold on. don't have the patience for that today. Alright, anyway, where was I? Trying to take the GoPro session out. GoPro always has very interesting packaging. I'll never forget the first GoPro, I had a hard time getting out of the case. Maybe I'm just stupid. This thing has to come out all the way. I just thought you'd loosen it up. Okay. So there is the session. Very, very nice. Look how tiny that is. It looks like something out of Portal, doesn't it? Is it just me? Very nice. And on the side here, looks like we have a door. Gotta figure out what that is. Huh. And it does have Wi-Fi, it looks like. This is the case it's sitting in. So, if you did want to take the GoPro out of the case, you can do just that. You know what? Not gonna bother with that right now. I'm gonna leave it as is because I'm gonna do a test shot for you guys. That way you can hear what the audio sounds like with the case on. Now keep in mind, if I'm using this case, it probably means I'm taking it underwater. So this is not my primary camera by any means. This is simply my fun camera. All right, in the box, let's see what we have here. And let's get started, guys. I'll check that out off camera. Got peeps walking by. Micro USB cable for charging. Adhesive mount. Another adhesive mount, but this one has a curve to it. As always, GoPro gives you a lot of stuff to start with. And that's it for that. Does this really just stay on? If so, that's really cool. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna take a nice picture of everything together because I just open out like an ape. All right, before I wrap up this video and go to the test clip, let's see what the rest of the adventure bundle comes with, just to give you guys an overall view of the quality of what to expect. So this is the head strap. I don't know if I'll be using this. I might, we'll see. I mean, it would be really cool to go in the ocean with this on my head. Actually feels really good for an Amazon Basics product. So there's that. And this I'm more excited about. This is gonna be really awesome. Just the fact that it floats is a big deal with me. Oh, check this out. It's the official GoPro brand. I did not know that. That makes it even better. This I will open like an ape as well. Not bad. What is this? Okay, I really need to turn on caffeine. That is annoying me. Don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to look into that. Interesting. And here's the grip. So in a way, it's kind of like a monopod. You can just hold it yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, it's me, David. And then, oops, I drop it. No problem. It'll float. And of course, it comes with a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. Okay. Switching to the test clip in 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Okay, I think it's recording. It looks like it. I'm gonna have to get used to this because I'm just so used to my GoPro Hero 4, which I love. But wow, this thing is incredibly light. I'm using the little floating grip, which is very comfortable. And it does indeed have a little strap on the bottom. I'm currently recording. Oh my god, this thing is light. It's like a toy. But it's like a quality toy because I'll tell you right now, it feels like quality. That's what happens when you lock a door, David. Alright, some outdoor shots. Dude, this is so nice. This is really, really nice. Got the attic fan on. Alright, so I'm going to take the case off right now. That way you guys can hear a difference. But in theory, there shouldn't be much of a difference because it looks like the microphone's on the outside of the case, which tells me that the microphone is waterproof by default. Not that I recommend taking this in the water without the case, but still, that's an interesting decision. I like that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm looking at the microphone. Okay, so now I'm holding the session without the case and without the floating grip. I have to say, this is blowing my mind. It's so freaking tiny. You guys have to keep in mind, guys, this is my first Hero session ever. So this is a completely new experience for me, at least for a camera this tiny. And I'm telling you, it is quality. This feels so good in the hand. Let me pan around here to show you some exposure differences. Get around this chair here. There's the main house. Show you some green. There's my AC. Lots of trees. Very cloudy out today. Not necessarily a bad thing though. And once again, I had to move this chair. And once again, as soon as I stop recording, the camera actually turns off, which is just awesome in my eyes. Because let's say you're recording a shot underwater. Well, when you stop recording, you want the camera to turn off, right? I mean, why the hell would you want the camera to stay on underwater? Because at that point, you're just going to be wasting battery life, especially if you forget. Now, granted, my GoPro Hero 4 has an auto standby feature, which is nice. And believe me, I use that all the time because I'm always forgetting to shut it off. But there you go, some quick test shots. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you do want to buy the GoPro Hero session for yourself, I'll link it right below on Amazon. I can't promise that the Adventure Bundle deal is going to be there anymore because I think it was an Amazon Prime Day only kind of thing. But still, you don't necessarily need the bundle to truly appreciate this particular camera. But I will say, if you can go for the bundle, I mean guys, come on, especially with stuff like this and the included micro SD card, why not? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, I will be talking about this in plenty more detail in the next weekend of Vlogati Vlog. Peace.